back. We are here for, as you see in the title, if you do end up coming, we are here for the 60-meter start list. As of right now, I'm assuming, because the start list is pretty small. It's only 5 guys lined up. I'm assuming and hoping that we might get 6 or 7. But it's looking like it might just be these 5. But we got the 60-meter flat start list for the Millrose Games 2024, February 11th. So, if you are new here, thumbs up the video, drop your comments down below on your thoughts and your predictions. But yeah, we're going to get into it. A little quick preview because, in my opinion, this is not going to be shocking in terms of who's probably going to win this race. I think it's pretty clear, but we're going to get into it. Let's go. All right, so the first person that we get, and I'm looking at it from the World Athletics page. The first person that we got is my pick to win. I'm pretty sure he's everybody else's pick to win. Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman, he literally is a 60-meter runner. And if you really want to say he's a 60 and 100-meter runner, but his best part of his race is the 60. The first 60 of the 100 is his best part of his race. Like, he's the type of person that gets out the blocks hard. He's probably one of, arguably, the strongest starters, I'm going to say it, ever in this sport, in this particular event as well. I believe he is one of the strongest starters ever, especially when it comes to Americans. But and then we're going to talk about, too, the PRs. His PR, his 60 PR is 6.34. That's his PR. He ran that back. He ran it back in February of 2020 or 2018 back in Albuquerque, but his last season's best last season, which was 2023, he ran 6.47. He was second at the 2022 World Indoor Championship. He won the World Indoors at the IAAF back in 2019. So it's looking good. It's a World Indoor year too. That's the most exciting part. That's why I'm really wanting to review and do like previews for the big meets, because it's a World Indoor year as well as an Olympic year. But yeah, like I said, he's the favorite coming in. It's pretty clear. The only way I don't see him winning is if he ends up fucking up completely, which I don't see that happening. But next we got Andre DeGrasse. Andre DeGrasse, one of my favorite runners, period. He's a 200 runner. That's his specialty. He runs 100s just as good. And that's the thing, too, with Andre. Andre, his regular seasons are never something like super buzzworthy. And not in a positive way. In a way that if you don't know track and don't follow track, you'd be like, how does he have as many medals as he does if he's running these regular season races the way he runs them? He rarely wins too much in the 100s and the 200s low-key at the beginning of the season through all the way up until championship time. But when it's time for it to matter, when there's a medal on the line, when there's money on the line, like real money on the line, Andre shows up. He shows up when it matters. Every Olympics he's been in, he's walked out of there with a couple medals. And he just recently got gold at the 2021 Olympics in the 200. So Andre, he gonna get a medal. He gonna get a medal. And his 60, that's the thing though. His 60, Andre has not run indoors in like 2 or 3 years, maybe 4. His 60 PR is 660. And he ran that back in 2015, February of 2015 to be exact. And he ran that in Nebraska. So he was 2015, he was what? Andre's 29, I want to say, 28, 29. 2015, that was almost 10 years ago. We in 2024. Andre ran that PR. I'm excited to see what he does, though. I'm excited to see how he gets out because Andre is the opposite of Christian. Christian is a starter. Andre is a finisher. When it comes to his 200, when it comes to his 100, his start is always his area of opportunity. And I feel like we're going to see how he is because he's been battling injuries, too. He had an injury, I want to say the end of 2022 season and then like 2023 season. The majority of it, he was still battling it and nursing it. So I'm excited to see what he's going to be looking like because he's healthy now. He's healthy. He's been looking good. And the post that he's been doing with his training group down there in Florida. So I'm excited to see what he's looking like. This is going to be his first like outing, really, I believe, where we can see where he stands in terms of going into the Olympic year because he didn't make the 100 team for Canada. He made the 200 for World Championships last year, but he didn't make the 100. So that's going to be interesting to see. And typically he makes both of them. And his most recent season's best was 679. He ran that back in Arkansas, January 2021. So yeah, he hasn't ran indoors in almost 3 years now. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does in this 60. I'm not expecting him to win. I'm fully expecting Christian Coleman to win, but we're going to see. Next, we got Ronnie Baker. Ronnie Baker has had a quite quiet season last season. Honestly, if you ask me, I feel like Ronnie kind of went under the radar. He did not even make it out of the first round for the 100 at USA's last year to make the World Championship team to go to World Championships. He didn't even make it out. Ronnie made the team to go to Tokyo, the Olympics, in the 100. So it's quite interesting to see the turnaround. So I'm actually very intrigued to see how he's going to show in the 60 because his 60 PR is 640. He ran that back in February of 2018. The same meet that Christian Coleman ran his PR. So, like I said, I'm excited to see what he's looking like. I'm excited to see his conditioning, see if he's going to make some noise because there's a lot of guys coming back from injury. There's a lot of guys coming back from just a disappointing season. So, we got some. I'm really excited about this season because we got a lot of hungry athletes wanting to right wrongs and stuff. So it's going to be exciting to see how everyone turns up this season. So next we get into Akeem Blake. Akeem Blake. This is another rising superstar from Jamaica. He's had a pretty solid season, like a pretty shining season too. He had a couple shining moments last season when he beat Christian Coleman and Cravon Charleston and who else? I believe it was Marvin Bracey at the LA Grand Prix last season. So he's had a lot of moments too where he's putting his name up against the big names. And his 60 PR is 642. He ran that literally last year, February 2023, back in Jamaica. So he's looking fresh. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to end up chopping that down. It's going to be interesting to see how far he can chop it down. Because if he ran 642 last year, I feel like he can do it again. I do. And it's, like I said, everybody's training is going to be a lot more indicative of how they're going to look come June, July, when it's time to make the team to go to the Olympics. And then we got Hakim Sani Brown of Japan, who trains here in the United States. His 60 PR is 654. He ran that back in March of 2019 in Birmingham. This was at the NCAA's indoor championships. And that's the last time he had ran indoors. He's also a good one too to watch out. He made the world final. I can't remember if he made it last year, but I know for a fact he made the world final back in 2022. So it's not too many slouches on this list. It's only 5 of them. We're missing a couple big hitter names. I was expecting to see Trayvon. I was also expecting to see Noah Lyles' name on here. We're gonna see if they show up. Be a late add to the lineup. But we're going to see. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all think it's going to pan out. I honestly think Christian's going to walk away with it. I can see probably Akeem coming second. Depending on how Andre's looking, he might do something, but I'm not expecting it. I hope he don't get last, but I can see that happening, but I hope it doesn't happen. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. I'm going to be here all season from indoor to outdoor. And I want to continue to carry this on. If you are new to my page, thumbs up the video, drop your comments, subscribe. If you aren't new to my page and you finally decided to watch the video, thumbs up the video, drop the comments. Go check these athletes out. They are the best of the best. This is the best sport. But yeah, I will see y'all when the next lineup comes out. Hopefully we get the women's 60. I hope it's the 60 hurdles for the men, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But if it does, because I don't think they do with Millrose. I swear they don't do a 60 hurdles and a 60 hurdles for the men and the women. But hopefully they do, because I want to see what's going on there too, because they just as deep as the women. But the men 60 flat and the women 60 flat is just as deep. So I'm excited to see what's going to go down. But like I said, that's it. I'm done. Bye.